Moms, when did you realize your kid was born to be a villain? You know how people always say kids are innocent little angels? Yeah, those people never met my daughter Mia. She's 9. Blonde curls, big blue eyes, dimples. Looks like she should be on the cover of a cereal box, but under that sweet Disney princess face? Oh honey, she's a full-on Bond villain in training. And I don't mean the cartoon kind. I mean the kind who could take over a small country by lunchtime and still be home for dinner. The first time I realized something was off was in kindergarten. Her teacher called me and said, "Mrs. Carter, we need to talk about Mia's leadership skills." I thought, oh great, my kid's a natural-born leader. Nope. Turns out she had convinced the entire class to give her their snack packs in exchange for protection from the class hamster. The hamster. A 3-ounce fluff ball named Mr. Whiskers. She told them it bites bad kids and that she had a special deal with it. I should have been horrified, but I almost choked laughing. Fast forward a few years and her villain resume just kept growing. One time she got mad at her older brother for changing the TV channel. Did she yell? No. Did she hit him? No. She waited until he fell asleep, tiptoed into his room, and switched his phone's language to Korean. Then she hid the charger. This boy woke up, couldn't read his phone, couldn't charge it, and genuinely thought he'd been hacked by an international spy ring. Meanwhile, Mia's eating her cereal like nothing happened. Oh, and she has this laugh, this slow, evil little giggle when she's plotting. I'll be in the kitchen making coffee and I'll hear it from upstairs. It's like a horror movie soundtrack, but with glitter. She's also the queen of public embarrassment. Last month, we were in Target, and she wanted a Barbie dream house. I said no. She looks me dead in the eye, loud enough for half the store to hear, and says, "Okay, I'll just tell Grandma you spent all your money on wine again." First of all, Grandma doesn't even drink. Second of all, I could feel the judgment from aisle 12 to aisle 28. I swear I saw a lady clutch her pearls. Then there's the birthday party incident. We were at Chuck E. Cheese, and another kid took the last slice of pizza. Mia didn't cry. She didn't complain. She walked over to the prize counter, spent her tickets on one of those cheap little plastic spiders, and dropped it in the kid's soda. The kid screamed, spilled it everywhere, and Mia just sipped her juice like a mob boss watching her plan succeed. But the moment I knew she was born to be a villain happened last week. I was baking cookies for a school bake sale, and she comes in all sweet. "Mommy, can I help?" Of course, I say yes. She stirs the dough, helps with the sprinkles, even cleans up. I'm thinking, wow, maybe she's growing out of her little schemes. Wrong. The next day at the bake sale, all the moms are gathered around talking about how delicious the cookies are. Then one mom whispers, "But did yours have a note inside?" I'm like, "A note?" I grab one of the leftover cookies, break it open, and sure enough, there's a tiny rolled up piece of paper inside. I unroll it, and in Mia's handwriting it says, "I can get you out of homework. Meet me behind the gym. Bring candy." She had baked little blackmail recruitment notes into half the cookies. By the end of the day, she had a backpack full of Reese's, Skittles, and a suspicious amount of gummy worms. I confronted her, and she just shrugged. "Mom, that's just networking." And here's the final kicker. Later that night, I was cleaning the kitchen and found her organization chart on the fridge, written in colored markers with arrows and names. Mia, boss, Lily, spy, Jack, muscle. Mom, unwitting supplier. Unwitting supplier. I don't know whether to ground her or start investing in her future crime empire. But I will say this. If the world ends in some giant villain takeover and the leader has curls, dimples, and a juice box in her hand, I'll just not